Now we're taking it straight into society. You being, a Black successful woman and you out there and you have a good time. Can you do both, Bryana?
Oh, she could do both. Who is Bryana? I don't change from room to room. I don't change from place to place.
My career is traditionally conservative, right? So it's being the non-traditional attorney. It's like, oh, you're a lawyer, but you go to carnivals? Like, how?
I think there's two ways that people try to stereotype a Black professional confident woman. What I see is duality. I'm not ashamed to say that I am unable.
Correct.
No matter what that look like. Even, when you like doing bad financially and people start inviting you to shit and you don't want to tell nobody you broke, fuck that. Bitch, I ain't got it.
Let them know. Don't expect to see me.
I am not afraid. I'm not finna act like I got
now.
anything, bitch.
Not right now.
The coins are low. The funds are low. Okay? I cannot go. Any man that looks at me and be like, she's too much for me, good. Because the right man gonna be like, she is everything.
Correct.
And that's what I want.
There you go.
Next to me.
There you
right.
Go. Just because I wear a suit Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, that does not mean I don't take it off on weekends or go on vacation or have fun with my friends like a normal human being. The closing argument to all of this is that we could be all things and whoever is for us will live up to it. Keep that weak shit over there.
Like, baby, don't be mad because I'm just Black, confident, and professional and just out here.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Welcome back to the Don't Piss Me Off podcast. This episode is about being a Black woman who is visible and confident. And if that is you, you are in the right place. My name is Bryana.
And my name is Yuri. Welcome back. Last time we talked soft life and hard lessons. Now we're taking it straight into society. You being, a Black successful woman and you out there and you have a good time. Can you do both, Bryana?
Oh, she could do both.
Talk to me. What is that like, being out there, being visible, your Instagram popping?
Being visible could be a good and a bad thing, right? And I think you have to definitely know what type of visibility you're putting out, right? Because sometimes we don't always present ourselves the way that we think we are. So for me, being visible is not just being seen, but it's being seen as my authentic self, and also protecting myself too, because not everything is meant to be shared and seen. But yeah, visibility for me, I use it as a tool, right? Because you don't get paid off of being looked at.
Listen.
Just walking down the street being looked at, right? But I do believe that there is a right and a wrong way to leverage your visibility. And I think for some people, that might look different. But for me, I believe it's just making sure that I am seen exactly like who I am and who I present to be, and keeping the continuity of who is Bryana. I don't change from room to room. I don't change from place to place, right? Language may change depending on where I'm at, right? Mm-hmm. Am I wearing a ball gown or am I balling? I don't know.
No matter what, we're having a ball.
Right. But we having a ball regardless. Like, am I balling in the club or am I wearing a ball gown? I don't know. But it doesn't mean my character changes. So for me, that visibility and being Black and being professional and being seen and being confident also means that I'm consistent, keeping the continuity.
And for me, it's slightly different because obviously my career is traditionally conservative, right? So it's being the non-traditional attorney. It's like, oh, you're a lawyer, but you go to carnivals? Like, how? And like kind of defying stereotypes.
She winds it up.
Yeah, hey, it's defying stereotypes, but it's also like people don't like to be bored either. So like you can say all you want, but you still watching.
Mm-hmm.
You still looking. Because ain't nobody do it like I do.
I like that, defying stereotypes, because I think you have such a high-strung job and people's lives depend on you showing up, being the best attorney that you can be for them. But then if they had only saw your social media, would the assumption be that we're not going to take this woman seriously? You know what I mean? I think there's two ways that people try to stereotype a Black professional confident woman. What I see is duality, right?
Exactly.
The ignorant mind and eyes would be like, oh, well, I wouldn't want someone, in their carnival. I don't know what they're called. What's the uniforms called?
It's a mask costume.
The mask.
Yeah,
the mask costume. They're beautiful and extravagant. seeing you in a parade, they're not going to assume you're an attorney, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's the duality of being a confident Black woman. There's so many layers to us, and we're allowed to have personality, and we're allowed to have fun, and we're allowed to, explore our cultures and, wear G-strings. Period.
Listen,
Period.
nothing
G-strings
more.
on a boat or down the
Nothing more.
road, winding it up, So I love that you live in that I'm not going to let anybody define me era.
You have to. And I think you said the magic word, it's versatility, right? I think also because we are so versatile, it allows us to then also get along with so many people. You'll complain about, oh, you can't do this and do this, but which rooms we can walk in? Every single one of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Every single one of them.
Flawlessly.
So, every time.
Every time. So, girl, I want to know, what pissed you off this week?
Every week there's something. This shit, right? Like, so I've been, we've been hunkered down, working, plotting. So I haven't really been on social media a lot, but people tend to think because of what they see on social media, that is my life 24/7. Like somehow if I post a picture in June, I'm still on that vacation. Like if I'm on vacation for 2 weeks, it becomes the whole year. And I think, when I get these responses like, oh, like I thought you was just away months ago. But I think society kind of wants you to be one thing, right? So like my Instagram is basically when I'm on vacation, right? Because what you want, a selfie from the courtroom? That's when I'm working. Right. Like that's when I'm focused on that. I take that
selfie while your client is getting locked up is crazy.
Right? Listen, I'm gonna do a TikTok. Come on, dance with me. Like we ain't doing that. So when people like they want to be like, okay, you just do this or you just do that. And I'm like, don't piss me off.
Yeah.
Like just because you are a one-trick pony does not mean that
hate a one-trick pony. I don't even like ponies, bitch. Where the horse at? The fuck?
I can't meet a man with a horse.
Can't even see a man about a horse.
See a man
a
about
donkey? A pony? Like what? Disgusting.
Talk to me. Who did it for you this week? Who pissed you off this week?
Baby, I'm going to say this. Men, be impeccable with your word. I cannot stand a man who is not impeccable with his word. That is like, all you have is your word, even as a woman. And not even just man. I mean like man, like human. Yeah. You have to be impeccable with your word. All you got is your word. When you can't offer nothing else in this world, all you have is your word. I cannot stand someone who is not impeccable with their word, particularly a man that's trying to see me.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. And if you say you call in at 7 p.m. tomorrow, call at 7 p.m. tomorrow, not 8 o'clock. And if you are calling at 8, you need to proceed with a text message letting me know, hey, this ran over. Are you still available in about 5 or 10 minutes? Don't just call at, nigga, you said 7. So I made sure I was available at 7. Now I'm not available at 8. I had shit to do. And I made time for you here.
Without even a message saying like, oh, I'm running a little late.
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because you're not impeccable with your word. You don't communicate well.
I think I'm gonna need them to take more pride in themselves.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I like to be a person of my word. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. And if I can't do it, I'm gonna let you know I cannot do it. I am not ashamed to say that I am unable.
Correct.
No matter what that look like. Even, you know when you like doing bad financially and people start inviting you to shit and you don't want to tell nobody you broke? Fuck that. Bitch, I ain't got it.
No. Don't expect to see me.
I am not afraid. I'm not finna act like I got anything, bitch. The coins are low. The funds are low. Okay? I cannot go.
Yeah, but like you said, be impeccable with your word. When you say it, you mean it.
Yeah. Show up. If I tell you, and this is a big part of why I don't agree to things early on. So if you tell me like, oh, I got this in 3 weeks, bitch, ask me 3 days before. I don't know how. Right now, I'm having a ball. I'm going to tell you yes. We drunk. I don't know. I'm going to say yes. The week of, that shit finna come and I'm finna be like, why did I say that? Yeah. And now I am going against myself because I have already given you my word and now I got to show up to some shit that I physically don't even feel like doing.
Yeah, but you go.
But you go anyway because you've already given your word. So now I have a rule of thumb, and I've been practicing this for a couple of years because I'm a Libra, so I'm a people pleaser, and I just used to be yes. So a couple of years ago, I started practicing. Thank you so much for thinking of me. However, can you remind me closer to the date? I'll be able to give you a better sense of if I'm able to show up. Yeah. I say that now because I used to be yes man, like not yes man, like fuckery, foolery. I mean, yes, as
But like
in wanting to please
you're
people
overly
and wanting to
committing
show up.
yourself to these.
Yeah, and I would overly commit and be dog tired. You don't know what your week is going to be like. You don't know what's going to happen with family, with work, with this, with that, to where you just physically don't have the capacity inside of you to show up.
And not giving time
Yeah.
to yourself. Do you ever feel like somebody's trying to like kind of like use you, latch on, like, oh, Bryana's out here, she's, you know, she got a table. It's one of those like, are they attracted to you, friends or like suitors?
Yeah.
For who you are and what you represent versus getting to know you.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So I work in alcohol. I'm a market manager here. A big part of what I do is programming. People only see the part of me out fulfilling parts of programming. They don't see when I am having RFPs and doing proposals and negotiating what the return on the investment looks like and what labels I need and where they need to be played. Like there is a ton of layers to what I do, but to the outside world, and it's ignorance, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it in the true, definition of ignorance. People just don't know.
Yeah, you
So
make it
they
look
just
so
know I
easy.
work with, and I make it look easy, and it's fun, and I'm blessed. I do have a fun job. I make it look easy. I make it look brilliant. I make it sexy, all of the things. However, I think people desire this lifestyle and don't know what come with it. So I know that my visibility attracts a certain kind of person. Thank God for, him giving me his protection, because I know immediately when someone greets me what kind of person they are and what they want from me.
Their intentions, yeah.
And I'm very, as you have been here in Chicago these last few months, you've been able to come out with me and get a sense of my real friend circle, but then also a sense of the, hey girl, or just the guys that want to be in my face. And I think when you are a person who knows who you are and you live in faith and you walk with, God's protection on you, you ain't got to worry about somebody using you, because he gonna tell you exactly who to keep close and who to keep at a distance, or just who to categorize for, whether that's partnership or just for work or whatever. But all of that trying to get close to get a drink, that shit is weird. Go get your own shit. Unless I'm like sampling or I'm like wanting more liquid to lips and wanting people to try. But if I'm not offering, don't try to sit at my section, honey.
Now, because I think both of us are like big personalities in our respective fields, and my visibility, because my visibility is also like the Carnival Caribbean circuit. Do you ever feel like there are people that look at it, or if they're trying to date you, and it's like, what could I possibly do for her because you are this large energy in that space? Like if you're trying to date somebody, they see you there, and it's like, what can I do for her because she's too big for me?
Well, they could do is walk away. They could turn around and walk away.
Knew you would say
Any
that.
man that looks at me and be like, she's too much for me, good. Because the right man gonna be like, she is everything.
Correct.
And that's what I want.
There you go.
Next to me.
There you
right?
go.
So for me, I welcome someone being like, ugh, too much. Let me not. And that's something I can feel right away too. Like, and I also don't want to be teaching nobody nothing. I don't want to teach you etiquette. I don't want to teach you decorum. I don't want to teach you how to be in these spaces with me. Because like I said before, I could be going to a gala, or I could be going to the damn club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be going to a museum opening, you know what I'm saying? Or I could be going to after hours. I might be in River North at 5 a.m. I don't know. You might catch me crawling out a rhino, bitch. I don't fucking know.
And I do think because of that, like it like creates insecurity in other people seeing, and it could be men, it could be women that see it, and it's like, oh no, like I can't do that, but they don't come out that way because the ego will kick in. Like I feel like I do interact with people, especially because like Caribbean culture can be seen from the outsiders, especially non-Caribbeans, as like this overly sexualized thing.
I love it.
Thank you. I love it too.
Show me how to wind the
raised
hip
me.
like that.
But I do think people that view they look at it either negatively or they get insecurity because it's like, oh, you're going to go to that country and be half naked around.
How do you deal with that when you tell a guy you're going to carnival, like, hey, it's carnival season, I'm gone for 2 or 3 months?
Well, you could come if you could handle it.
Oh.
I mean, you got to keep up.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Mm.
So I invite. I mean, there hasn't been anybody recently that's warranted that invitation, but I do invite because I want that person with me. But
It's
if you
also
fall
part of
by the
your
wayside,
culture. Yeah, it's also
Yeah.
part of your culture.
It's
Going to
important.
carnival with you is getting to know you, your
Absolutely.
community, your culture, your background, your ethnicity. I think that's really, really important. For you
want the
being a
person.
Black
Yeah.
Caribbean, yeah.
I want the person that accepts my quote visibility and wants to be a part of it and enjoy themselves. It doesn't have to be the exact same, but they're willing to be open to it and not be intimidated by it or judge me for it and see the versatility in me that we could do all things.
Well, how do you feel like men look at your visibility and confuse that with availability, especially because on your socials, people do see Carnival as this over-sexualized thing. Everyone's in jewels and half naked, men and women. So when you are encountering men who are more buttoned up and conservative, and they're interested in you because they know that, oh, she's an attorney, but then they start learning real parts of you and your personality and your background. How do you handle them confusing the visibility versus availability?
I think some people that find it to be negative, it's like small-mindedness, right? You assume or you don't know Caribbean culture and you think that this is me trying to engage in a sexual nature versus like me just having fun.
Not you trying to fuck on the streets.
Listen, hey, I don't know where they get that from. Jesus, I don't know.
In the dirt. What do you think is happening?
On the boulevard.
Literally on the boulevard.
I just think, and I will educate somebody on my culture, but I'm not here to I'm not here to defend something that I know is pure and innocent and amazing fun. So if you are that turned off by it, by all means, go find yourself a nun. Okay.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about work. Motherfuckers act like I'm stripping, and I love a stripper.
Listen.
Okay. Don't get it twisted. But people see my job as, oh, she out all the time. She this, she that. Like, baby, don't be mad because I'm just Black, confident, and professional and just out here. This is what I chose to do, and I do it well. And I'm the best at what I do. Stop playing with me.
And I think you and I have always discussed how like we've now found power in all that. So like, fuck what they think. I think when I was younger, I used to sit there and be like, oh, what are they? Fuck it. Yeah. I think there's power in that, and you could be feminine and then also be about your business. And nowadays, people want the excitement.
Yeah, and there's more power in sharing that with someone. I feel like if I am, because I don't invite everyone into my spaces, but if I am dating someone who I enjoy, come out, come on this account run with me. We gonna have a ball. Like, you know what I mean? Hell, I be taking you to work.
You do. I was like, where we going?
Girl, I be taking all my friends
party?
to work. Like, girl, come to work with me tonight. What you doing tonight? We finna go to work. We got like 4 stops tonight.
Listen, I'll pack my bag.
Period.
Let's go.
Does your job do you feel like your job becomes your identity to others?
Oh, definitely. Even in the Caribbean, people bump up to me. It's like, I'm the lawyer, right? But I take pride in it. I earned that shit. I went to school for it. I worked my ass off. So I'm not mad at it. I just don't like when it becomes something that defines the only part of me. Just because I wear a suit Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, that does not mean I don't take it off on weekends or go on vacation or have fun with my friends like a normal human being. So I appreciate all the titles. Just keep them all. Like, I want all of them together. Throw them in the bag.
Do you feel like dating for you feels like an interview? Because people think like, oh, she's an attorney. Like, I gotta, when I show up,
It can be. I think the way I communicate, people get intimidated by sometimes because I'm just used to a type of conversation. I don't really bullshit. I cut straight to the point. People think I'm serious or hard.
You don't do no fluff.
I ain't got no fluff.
We both hate small talk, but bitch, you hate fluff. I hate small talk. You do not do fluff. You are actually fucking mean. Like, I would hate to be a man with you that is not stimulating you, because you are going to make it very clear. I'm bored. The paint is dry. Like, you are going to make it very clear that you are uninterested and you are going to exit the fucking building.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. And I love that you know me so well. I love that you
Pack this shit up.
It's fucking accurate. But, I think that's what life has gotten me where we are today, and I'm unapologetic about it. So the right man for me can handle all things. The right friends for me can handle all things.
Mm-hmm. And we're not going to let people put their projections on us. I feel like, we've worked really hard to get where we are. However, I'm not going to allow you and your idea of how I should be moving or what I should be doing, or because you think I present a certain kind of way, to fall up on me about how I'm showing up in anything. Like, if you could, you would. So don't project that shit on me.
No.
You ain't got it.
No. And I think the closing argument to all of this is that we could be all things, and whoever is for us will live up to it. Keep that weak shit over there.
Absolutely.
So we gonna sip on this? What we sipping on today?
Well, today, we've got a little Patron, aka Patron citronage. So you can mix this into any margarita. Because, baby, we're not doing triple second simple syrup and all of that no more. We're just doing the citronage. Come on now. Get with it. Nice and easy. But until next time, thank you so much for joining us on the Don't Piss Me Off podcast. My name is Bryana.
My name is Yuri. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, follow our YouTube channel. Send us all of your emails, info@don'tpissmeoffpod.com.
Until next time, what?
Don't piss me off.
Cheers.